What's up, guys? Mitch here. Now, this is the Superior Engineering recap of Cliffhanger 2025. Let's get straight into it. Here we headed out to a photo shoot with all 89 teams before we rolled up to the start line of Prologue or SS1. Let's get into it and see what happens in Stage 1. SS1 Prologue was a super fun GPS point-to-point run along the top of the ridge of the mountain. Then we headed down into a riverbed where we had a high-speed run along the riverbed and back to the marshals where we were given 20 GPS points, which we went out and found in no sort of given order. Super fun stage. Even though we made a couple of mistakes, we still managed to come back with, I believe, 6th place, and we're getting ready to head into the night stage. Stage 2, the JTX night run, absolutely unreal stage. About a 4 to 5 kilometer run down the creek. The Superior Engineering Ultra 4 is absolutely built for that kind of driving. We were flying. Coming back out onto the flats and the farm tracks to head back to camp, still part of the stage. Had to slow down a lot just due to dust. We couldn't see past the bonnet. That stage was a cracker stage for us. Ended up coming back with 4th place. And that's sort of where the fun stopped, and a lot of things started happening after that. Let's get into it and check out the rest of the week. Day 2 of racing. This is where teams split up into our groups, so all of the cars broke off into 3 groups to save having 89 cars lining up for every single stage. We were in the group Red Winch Queensland with a whole bunch of Queensland teams and then a few scattered from across Australia. We went to the Mickey Thompson section. This started out with about a 10-minute GPS run across the tops of the ridges, which was super fun, very quick stage. From there we had 3 extremely hard winch hills, and unfortunately we only completed 1. We broke a 40 spine axle on, I believe it was called SS20, which had a bonus line. Got the front wheels up the first step of the bonus line, and then 40 spine axle broke, and really I sort of checked out for some silly reason, and that just killed me. Fitness really kicked in on that stage. Really struggled to get the car up it, just with not thinking straight, and didn't get to winch points correctly, but we got the car up it, got the stage finished just within DNF. GPS run was absolutely awesome fun. There was about 30 cars scattered in a paddock. It was absolutely unreal to watch the likes of Pink Truck Racing and Dynamic Racing getting the points done so quick. They absolutely smashed these GPS stages out. And yeah, super fun stage, cars going everywhere, so you did have a bit of your wits about you. The Superior Engineering Ultra 4, again, not really set up for this, not having windscreen running through the bushes, but fun stage nonetheless, and we got that one done nice and easy.
Go.
Day 3, Red Winch Queensland again headed to the high mount guy section where we started the day with 3 winch hills up the same rock face. But you take a look at the teams like we're videoing here with Coyote Racing, where him and Jake have been racing for a very long time. Those guys absolutely smash these hills out, getting everything done super quick, and it's really good to watch teams like that really get it done and rip in. This was a super long, super fun GPS run. Then we had a massive winch hill. The winch hill was called Stairway to Heaven, right in the middle of it. Again, we had a super clean, easy winch up this, moved on and kept running through. And then when we headed into our 35 waypoint navigation for the day, unfortunately, we started noticing the car really didn't want to run. We noticed we started having a lot of fuel delivery issues, and this was to go on and plague us for the rest of the week. We were just churning through fuel pumps. GPS point-to-point night run. This was a very, very long stage. Started out with some extremely thick dust, dusting ourselves out, just running through it. Then we went from very dusty into extremely thick. I would say it was essentially a swamp. This part of the stage was extremely testing. I think 80% of cars that went in there got a little bit lost and a bit confused. Then we saw old Brando Hamilton drive straight into the middle of the swamp. We dropped the wheel in this and a 40-inch trap disappeared, and we backed up and thought, nope, we won't go near that. Then to see the footage later that night of Brando driving straight into it was pretty funny. Day 4, our team headed out to the Millworld section, where this started with a super cool stage. It was a GPS run, but it was 6 kilometers, and there was 2 GPS points, a start line and a finish line. You just had to get between them as quick as you could.
Billy. Yeah. extremely short, sharp windshield.
we got this one done super quick. The Ultra 4 is not the greatest for getting in and out of, so that slows us down. But you'll see when we winch up the hill how easily the Ultra 4 might get a little bit of a slip up, hook the winch up. Then once that winch is on, it just drives straight up and over the top of the rocks. We had to kick it old school on this winch hill as well. Our Bluetooth comms gear wouldn't kick back in and wouldn't turn on properly. So had to run the UHF handheld with Mick plugged into the UHF in the car, but got it done and got up that one in a super quick time before we headed down into the speed stages. So shortcut racing here, their team was running on the Mickey Thompson section, and you'll see on one of the stages there they get the shorty hung up. Now everyone knows when wheeling in shorties, it makes hills feel a lot scarier, especially when essentially you get thrown off the top of them like Mitch did in the shortcut racing rig. But they got it back to the bottom. DNF was staged, but definitely made for some good footage, that's for sure.
Backwards Mitch, backwards Mitch. Alright, well, we pulled that rock out for him. Fuck off.
Not like that!
That was insane. Fuck Mitch. You're a fucking good man, Mitch.
So coming into the two speed stages for the day, we had one which was a 3 laps up the creek, and then one which was 3 laps of the flats area. This is where we really started to notice the issues we were having in the fuel system. We were tapping the car out at about 120k an hour in the flats, which the Spirit Ultra 4 off-road has before seen about 190k an hour. Absolute monster when you can get it up to speed, but the fuel system really started to have problems. The creek run was an absolutely unreal creek. Super tight, technical the further you got up it. Figure 8 stage was super fun, super quick stage. Saw teams like Coyote Racing doing between 140 to 150 k an hour, which was super sick to watch. It had some serious whoops in it, which saw some carnage for Fathead Racing, but they did rip a wheel off the GQ, but got it back and raced the rest of the week. So props to those guys for getting the car fixed up after some big carnage through those whoops. We then had 2 night winches, which these were super cool stages. They were virtually walking distance from camp, so all the crowd was there to check it all out. Our first hill of the night, we got up there, we hit the rock step, and essentially the car went into limp mode. So winched it up, still did a really, really good time, even though trying to deal with that plaguing fuel issues. Day 5, the GME Rampage. This was 150 kilometers of racing broken up over 2 stages. Our group, the Red Winch Queensland group, started on SS25, which we headed out. We had about 75 kilometers of racing on this stage, which we were given 35 waypoints at the start. We would then start on the clock, drive down the creek, find somewhere shady to pull up and punch those waypoints in. Got that done in a great time. Went out heading and just checking off point after point. We knew it was going to be a long day, but we headed out and we were having a really, really fun day. Once we got to the Valley of No Return, we made up a lot of ground. I think we passed in the Valley of No Return about 6 cars. Again, Ultra 4 car is built for the rocks. That was a really rocky creek, and we just Sunday drove it. Mick absolutely killed it driving up there. Day 6, the final day of racing. This started out with 3 Motorcana stages. We had a big briefing with Hobbsy, the event organiser, where everyone was to go out, line up for 3 Motorcana stages in one area, 3 cars running at a time. Sit back, check out the next 10 minutes of racing with these teams absolutely shredding out in the Motorcana stages before we head into the final Cliffhanger pull down wall ever. that is it, the final Cliffhanger pull down wall to ever be held. This stage is where you see the navvies get out and put themselves through absolute punishment, where they have to pull down the wall using the vehicle's ground anchor and winch, and then winch the vehicle up and over the hill, and then drive back down to finish off the stage. Congratulations to all the teams that got to finish out the entire week of the final ever Cliffhanger. It was absolutely killer to be a part of this event, and we were super stoked to be able to claim that we were the naming rights sponsor of the final ever Cliffhanger. Something that I think everyone will miss from here on out. We maybe hope to see it back in the future, but congratulations to all the winners, and we'll catch up with you guys at the next race.